Alright, hi everyone. So not long ago, I was invited to Sims Camp for City Living. It's a trip that's sponsored by EA where they invited a handful of Simmers to play the expansion pack in advance to give feedback and record footage to share with all of you. I want to clarify that this is an overview and not review. Despite the fact that I've played the expansion pack for a handful of hours, there's still plenty of things that I need to explore before I can really form a complete opinion about City Living. Having said that, let's check out what the new world San Myshuno looks like. Here is the world map. In order to get a better view at the available apartments for rent, you have to click on a high-rise first. Clicking around on apartments will reveal the price of rent, the apartment's traits, and if anyone is living there or not. As you can see, there are a lot of beautiful and colorful Moroccan-inspired furniture in this apartment. The new apartment shells blend seamlessly with the world and look amazing with cityscapes surrounding each lot. Each district has apartments for different financial situations. There's low-end units that have poor utilities all the way to the very glamorous multi-level high-rise apartments. With apartments, you're able to customize the interior of your own unit however you want, but you're unable to move or delete windows. The common area isn't able to be customized either. There are penthouses though, and with penthouses you're able to customize those however you want. So let's talk about the different districts and new festivals that happen in San Myshuno. Here's the Spice District, which has an emphasis on family and food. This is where you can find the flea market and spice festival. By having your Sims eat new foods, they'll learn new recipes to try at home. This is Uptown, which is a district that is literally suspended into the air. This is probably my favorite part of San Myshuno, and it looks extraordinary at nighttime, and is definitely the most modern part of the world. The Fashion District was heavily inspired by Tokyo. You can expect to find the Karaoke Bar here, as well as GeekCon. Over this way is the Arts Quarter, which is a district with a lot of North African influences. You'll find many musicians, street artists, and performers here, as well as a new art center venue where your Sims can reach out to mentors to better hone their artistic abilities. Last is the Central Park Myshuno Meadows, where you can go relax from the concrete jungle and embrace nature and fireworks. Here are some of the new traits that you can assign to lots in City Living. This is also a penthouse that I've placed in the world and set it as a gym. And because of that, I decided to pick the sunny aspect trait, which makes Sims energized, happy, or inspired, as well as the bracing breezes trait, which provides oodles of fresh air to create the perfect environment to exercise. Lots can have up to 3 traits that can be changed at any time, and it's also possible that they'll add more traits in the future. If you don't have the expansion pack, this is also coming in a patch for free, however you won't have access to all of the traits. I don't want to give away the surprises for each trait, so I highly recommend trying out all of them once you play City Living. That way you can see all the funny little quirks that comes paired with each one. There are hundreds of new objects in City Living. This here is the bubble blower, and in City Living there are hidden skills for bubble blowing, chopsticks, and spice tolerance. So because my Sims are pretty decent at blowing bubbles, they unlock special effects with each flavor. The passion fruit potion option that they're using here makes them blow fire, and even turns their skin red, as well as giving them an angry moodlet. Over this way, you'll see my Sim using an elevator, but sadly elevators act like portals in the game, so they'll instantly teleport from the ground to high-rise at an instant. I would have really appreciated if there was an animation when using them, and a lot of you asked, but no, you aren't able to make love in an elevator. Or woohoo. At this gym, I did place down a basketball court, which is really fun to play with, and it is tied with the athletic skill. You can challenge Sims or practice by yourself, and for the first time you can have your Sims just dribble the ball for fun. There's also a new interaction called Dream Big, which comes paired with these spotlights and a scoreboard above the net as well. While basketball is fun and all, my favorite object is definitely the Karaoke Machine, which uses a brand new singing skill. As you increase your singing skill, you unlock new genres of songs that you can perform with the Karaoke Machine, piano, and guitar. I didn't read much about City Living before playing it so I could experience it all for the first time, so I was really happy to find out that singing wasn't exclusive to the Karaoke Machine. A cute little detail when doing duets with Sims that have special animations. So for instance, this romantic ballad will make Sims hold hands as they belt it out. Oh, and don't worry, the tradition of having the Sims 1 disco song in the Karaoke Machine continues in The Sims 4. And even on certain nights, you can have your Sims participate in karaoke competitions. Now, we already had grand pianos in The Sims 4, but now with City Living, you get electronic keyboards, so you can check out this sweet masterpiece that my Sim made. Now, if you don't want to bother with investing the time to master a new instrument, you can simply finger dance along to the auto playing options provided with the new keyboard. There are 2 new traits in City Living, Unflirty and Vegetarian, which are both self-explanatory, and a brand new aspiration. It is the location aspiration. It comes with the home turf trait. It says these Sims become happy when they are in their home neighborhood. With the location aspiration, I highly recommend using it. It really forces your Sims to go out into the town and experience everything new that it has to offer, as well as working in one of the 3 new careers. So I did have a Sim that was unflirty, and you'll see a lot of the interactions have been altered because he has that trait. And despite my Sim being painfully awkward while flirting, he still managed to find love and was able to start serenading with his guitar and piano after hitting level 3 with each instrument. On top of that, Sims can also just sing songs with the piano and guitar. I don't know how many there are total because I didn't master the singing skill, but there was a pretty good selection. So one of the biggest new features with City Living are the festivals. The first one my Sims went to was GeekCon, which is totally up my alley. You'll see festivals seamlessly assembled when one starts in town. I had one of my Sims play around with the new video game console with random townies from San Myshuno, and another participated in the hackathon, one of the many new competitions with special prizes. You'll see a lot of cosplayers at GeekCon, and even get a boost in your logic skill while attending. Each festival has exclusive merchandise, which includes apparel, fireworks, bubble blowers, and snow globes. Each festival has a special color associated with it, and here at GeekCon you can see all the particle effects for the fireworks and bubbles were purple. I forgot that my Sim was vegetarian, and I almost made him eat meat. I later found out though, once you start to hover over food, it will tell you if it is vegetarian friendly or not. Once the festival is done, you'll see everything get packed away, but that doesn't mean you're out of things to do in the city. You'll see street performers and merchants throughout San Myshuno. Your Sims can also perform as living statues, and they're able to use the new suitcase object to play instruments for tips. On top of that, you can also buy 2 different type of portable merchandise objects to sell knickknacks and paintings. You can find out if a festival is happening by notification popping up, billboards around town, or even neighbors sometimes will go and invite you to festivals occasionally. There are so many brand new dishes in this game, and also there's a bunch of new tea too, so all you tea lovers will be pretty happy about that. Here I briefly went to the Spice Festival and had my Sim sample some brand new foods. There's these new food carts that you can place around the world, and you're even able to haggle with the merchants for discounts on the food. There's 3 new careers in City Living. You can work in social media, as a critic, or a politician. When working in one of the new careers, on your work days, you'll get a text message asking if you want to go to work from home, or take paid time off. The careers are a hybrid of passive and active careers, so if you decide to work from home, you can go around the city and ask for donations for your campaign, or if you're in social media, you can attend a hotspot and interview locals to gain more followers. Honestly, I didn't get much time to dive into the careers as much as I would have liked to, but so far from what I played, I liked what I saw. This last bit of footage that I have is my Sims working on a mural, defacing the mural, and then cleaning the mural. So I'm sorry that my videos are rather inconsistent. I didn't really know what I was going to do for a video when I was there, but I just wanted to show off some of the brand new features in the expansion pack. I'll briefly talk about Create a Sim. There's hundreds of new beautiful options with both strong and vibrant colors to more muted and relaxing swatches. There's also a lot of diversity with Create a Sim. There's a lot of new assets from different cultures, and it's great to see more representation in the game. I'm very thankful I was able to play the game in advance, but like I said, I can't form a complete opinion until I really sink my teeth into this expansion pack. The only things I dislike are the ways that elevators function, and that they can only be placed on apartments and penthouses. I also don't like that apartments are exclusive to San Myshuno, because I really would have loved to be able to place them in other worlds. The new singing skill is a blast and is probably my favorite thing from City Living. The new objects and clothing are beautiful, and the city itself is awe-inspiring. I like the festivals and how they bring life to the city. It also helps make the neighborhood feel a lot more cohesive, and it sort of blends everyone together, because usually you kind of feel like you're so separated from everyone else, but the festivals help definitely bring a community together. The new lot traits are fun and interesting, and I like how there's support for previous packs as well, so you can incorporate the new foods into restaurants with Dine Out. There's also a handful of new club activities with Get Together. There is a new death type involving the pufferfish meal, so if you're super evil, you can make a restaurant that only serves that and try to kill as many Sims as you want at your restaurant. Overall though, I'm really eager to unravel everything that this expansion pack has to offer, and you can expect to see a Let's Play of City Living when it comes out November 1st.